Semen, also known as seminal fluid, is an organ fluid that may contain spermatozoa. In humans, seminal fluid contains several components besides the spermatozoa. Proteolytic and other enzymes, as well as fructose, are elements of seminal fluid which promote the survival of spermatozoa and provide the medium through which they can move or swim. In this picture, we can see the chromosomes that are swimming across, well, the liquid, and we can see the cells as well. The hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is a region of the brain that controls an immense number of bodily functions. It is located here, in the middle of the base of the brain, and encapsulates the ventral portion of the third ventricle. The pituitary gland, also known as hypophysis, is a roundish organ that lies immediately beneath the hypothalamus, right here, resting in a depression of the base of the skull called sella turcica. In an adult human or sheep, the pituitary is roughly the size and shape of a garbanzo bean. The male reproductive system is regulated by the production, stimulation, and feedback of 6 hormones. Number 1 is the GnRH. We can see here, this is the chemical structure. It is made in the hypothalamus and travels the pituitary, where it stimulates FSH and LH secretion. The FSH is necessary sperm maturation. We can see it here. There's has a big relationship with the hypothalamus and pituitary, with the brain, that it causes the testosterone and then makes go to the testes that produce necessary sperm. The LH hormone binds the Leydig cells to stimulate testosterone secretion, and then testes to produce androgen. We can see it here, the pituitary gland, also as the hypothalamus, produce the LH hormone, making the testosterone that comes from the testes. Also, the testosterone hormone stimulates the sex drive, but it has different and diverse functions, such as has the target organs that are the muscles around the body, the liver that synthesizes the serum proteins, the fat that decreases fat mass, the bone marrow, the stimulation of stem cells to the bones of each part of the body, accelerated linear growth, closure of epiphysis, the kidney, the stimulation of the erythropoiesis production. Also, as we already said, the male's sexual organs, the skin around the whole body, the male pattern body, and facial hair balding, the bone production, and of course, the brain, libido, aggression, and cognition. As we can see now, the female reproductive system is designed to carry out several functions. It produces the female egg cells necessary for reproduction, called the ova or oocytes. The most important part of the female reproductive system is the vagina. You can see here, the vagina is on the bottom. The vagina is an elastic muscular canal with a soft, flexible lining that provides lubrication and sensation. The vagina connects the uterus to the outside world. The uterus is a major female hormone responsive reproductive sex organ of most mammals, including humans. The function of the fallopian tube is the fertilization. When an oocyte is developing in an ovary, right here, it is encapsulated in a spherical collection of cells known as the ovarian follicle. Now the next part is the ovary, right here, on the top of the whole system. The ovaries are the site of production of a periodical release of egg cells, the female gametes. In the ovaries, both of them, the developing egg cell or oocyte grows within the environment provided by the follicles. And right here, between the uterus and the vagina, we can see the cervix, or also known as the neck of the uterus. It is the lower part of the uterus in the human female reproductive system. One of the birth control methods we can find is a control patch. The birth control patch is a thin beige plastic patch that sticks to the skin. It is to prevent pregnancy. A new patch is placed on the skin once a week and 3 weeks in a row, followed by a patch-free week. Also, the birth control pills. The birth control pills are kind of a medication that a woman can take daily to prevent pregnancy. They are also sometimes called the pill or oral contraception. As well as the condoms are worn in the penis during intercourse. They are made of thin latex or plastic that has been molded into the shape of a penis. Sometimes they are called rubbers, safe, or jimmies. They prevent pregnancy and reduce the risk of sexual transmitted diseases. Vasectomy is a form of birth control for men that is meant to be permanent. During vasectomy, a healthcare provider closes or blocks the tubes that carry sperm. When the tubes are closed, sperm cannot leave a man's body and cause pregnancy. Sterilization is a form of birth control. All sterilization procedures are meant to be permanent. During the sterilization procedure, a healthcare provider closes or blocks a woman's fallopian tubes. Closing the tubes can be done in several ways. One way is by tying and cutting the tubes, that is called tubal ligation. The fallopian tubes also can be sealed using an instrument with an electrical current. They also can be closed with clips, clamps, or rings. Sometimes a small piece of the tube is removed. Sometimes tiny inserts are put in the tubes. Tissue grows around them and blocks the tubes. The brand name for this type of sterilization is Essure.